How is everybody doing? I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. Tis I, the Native Patriot. Welcome back to my channel. If you have not already followed me on social media, follow me on social media at the Native Patriot. I'm really interested in prepping, and what prepping is basically people that stock up on items to survive on if and ever there is like a crazy catastrophic event. Some might say that coronavirus was one of those things that you would prepare for ahead of time so that you didn't have to run out and, steal all the toilet paper or buy all the toilet paper. There are several different levels of prepping. There's people that just prep up on food and basic things, and I'm like a novice, small, like level 0.00001 of that. And then there's people that you go all the way up where they stock up on guns and ammo. As you can see, I have some stuff over here that I'm gonna show you. And mainly in this little video, I'm focusing on food, and some of it is processed, but this is like emergency food for me. I'm gonna show you things like white rice. I bought like a 50-pound bag of white rice for $17, but the reason why I bought white rice, it'll last longer. But without me continuing to ramble, let me show you what I bought. I went to Sam's Club, and one of the things I bought here is a 12-pound bag of flour, and I think this is just like white flour. Again, I bought white flour. I prefer whole wheat, but whole wheat tends to spoil. And again, these are things that I'm hoping will last me a couple of years. It is currently March 2022, so this is going to last me, or it's gonna spoil July 2023. These I bought, they're just salt, because you're always gonna need salt, so I bought 2 of those. And sorry if this is a little dirty down here, so the salt is pouring out. These I bought, I'm gonna freeze one of them, and then I'm gonna cook one of them for my meal preps. And then I bought 2 of these boxes, and there's 6 of the pasta in each thing, so it's 12. And then these also are going to last me by right there, September 13th, 2024. So again, it is March of 2022, so it's gonna last me almost 2 years, and I have 2 boxes. So I don't plan to use these anytime soon. This is just food that I'm having on hand just in case I need them. Again, if this inflation gets any crazier, which I'm hoping it doesn't, but I'm planning that it will. So these will last me a couple of years. Just to go with the pasta, this one expires, I think, February 2024. So these, again, can stay in my shelves for a very long time. And then I went ahead and bought the Alfredo sauce too. And this also expires in February 24. So that's gonna last me. And when I say last me, I don't mean I'm gonna eat these for 2 years. They're just going to stay unspoiled for 2 years. I have other food to eat, this whole time. But again, these are just stock and backup in case I need them. The same for this. I like mustard with my sandwiches, and I'm planning to start eating this, which is tuna, to like make tuna sandwiches. This expires this year, so I'm gonna eat these. These are not part of my haul, but I bought more mustard so that I can start eating tuna salad sandwiches, which I'm not really a big fan of, but when push comes to shove, you gotta do what you gotta do. You feel me? Same for these. These I think expire March 25. So these are gonna last several years, and I can use them to season rice and whatever I need to. I actually don't mind Spam. I know a lot of people don't mind Spam. Navajos love Spam, and I think Hawaiians love Spam too. But I don't plan to eat these anytime soon, as I'm saying over and over. These are going to not expire until 2024. So it's good to have those on hand. The same for these potatoes here. You just add water to these. I'm trying to get things that are not super complicated, like you need milk and eggs. just because if eggs get really expensive and if milk gets really expensive, I don't have to buy them if I don't need to, you know what I mean? So this also is gonna last until actually a year from now. And they're the pouches, soy sauce. That's for this here. So I'll come back to that in a second, but since I have so much rice, and this is not part of this current haul. I got this a couple weeks ago, and then I actually, what I do when I buy stuff is I label them, so that expires in a year from now. And then the same for these. So I'm gonna eat these this year because, excuse me, these expire within this year. So I'm gonna use these, but that is for backup because that's gonna last longer. But anyways, kind of off track. But since I have so much rice and I'm gonna eat so much rice, I prefer the less sodium one. But again, push comes to shove, it's better to have this than to not have them. So these will last me until, let me see, February of 2024. So about 2 years that's gonna last me, which brings me over here to this 50-pound white rice, and this expires March 2024. So this 50-pound bag will last me for about 2 years. And if I need to eat it a couple months after that expiration date, as long as I store it correctly, it should last me a little bit longer than that. And then one of my last things is just for my little cat over there that's waiting by the door to go outside. Another whole freaking bag of 38-pound cat food. I already have a 32-pound bag for him that I just opened a couple days ago, but this is going to last me, I think, until September of the next year. So I'm sure I'm gonna use that a whole year from now, and then I have this backup for him that won't expire until the end of next year. So I'm set for his food now. And the reason I bought that now is just, again, this inflation will get worse. And again, I'd rather have this on hand than not have it at all. I also have a whole bunch of other stuff that I have bought before this. And again, if it's too much food, I can always give it away to friends. I can always donate it to food pantries. That's what I did when I left California, when I moved here to Texas, because back in California, I had the same kind of thing where I had a bunch of food that I had saved up, but I didn't want to bring that in my car all the way to Texas. So I gave a lot of that away. But I don't think that I forgot anything from this haul. But yeah, I just wanted to share this little thing with you. If you are a right-winger, if you are a conservative, if you're a registered Republican, right-leaning independent, basically anybody that did not vote for Biden, I'm telling you now, go out there and get some food, stock up on some things. I haven't done anything yet, like get more toilet paper. Right now, I'm mostly focusing on food and stuff that'll stay on the shelf a lot longer. I am gonna buy like regular food that I would eat normally, like fresh fruits and fresh vegetables and stuff like that. But this is specifically to store and to keep on hand just in case things get any crazier. I'm gonna stop it there, and I hope this was like somewhat enjoyable. I know I sound like I'm out of breath. That's because I brought all of these things in. That is 38 pounds. That was 50 pounds. So I'm a little out of breath, but I'm gonna stop it there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.